welcome to my little corner of the internet where I like to talk about some witchy shit, some health shit, and some political shit. I hope you guys are doing well today, and I really appreciate you joining me on this journey. Yeah, the election is still not decided yet. It's getting uglier and uglier as the days go by. My mom lives in the county in Arizona where there's now armed militias surrounding the polling and where they're doing the vote counting. Excuse me. It's a little scary, I gotta admit. Not just because she lives there, but because of the state of the country. I served for a little over 12 years on active duty in the military, and I'm just flabbergasted. I know the whole adage about, yeah, I serve to protect your rights to do X, Y, and Z. I don't think I serve to protect the rights of armed militias, like coming up against what they perceive as threats to the Constitution, when in reality it's exactly the way it has been done, will be done, until something changes, like officially, through official routes and stuff like that. But you can't just go in all full body armor, gun strapped, babies in arm. That's just not the way you do it. At least that's my thought. It's gonna be probably hopefully by the end of next week we'll know who the next president of the United States will be. But it's so weird to think that there is so much discourse and anger, vitriol. It's saddening. But I have noticed that some Trump signs in my area have been taken down, which is awesome. I fully appreciate that. Along with like some of the other candidates that were running for local office that didn't win. It's like people now seem to be ashamed that they were supporting the losing party now, instead of like rallying behind and saying we'll do better next year and stuff like that. Some people are just saying that it's a farce, that it was inaccurate, incorrect, illegal vote for like the president and house seats and stuff like that. But excuse me, they're just grasping at straws, and those straws are going to be the ones that break the camel's back and say no more, enough is enough, go sit your little ass in your little bunker. And yeah, I can't tolerate much more of it. And then that brings me to like witchcraft and stuff. I've unfollowed, and it surprised me that witches on like Instagram and social media, I've had to unfollow some because they support Trump, of all things, of all people. It doesn't seem like the two worlds should coexist, but that might just be me, I'm one to preserve the environment, to respect one another, to give people their individual rights to practice and do what they want. Meanwhile, Trump and the Republicans want to force their views, their opinions, their values, the whole family values thing, that they're pro-life. No, they're pro-birth, pro-forced birth. So any of that stuff does not seem to align well with witchcraft. That's, harm to none. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. So I'm also a green witch, so let's imbibe with some greenery. It's never too early to wake and bake. But it's just, let's go into this coming week with hope in our hearts that the truth will prevail, that goodness will prevail, that we can get through this together. This morning's divination affirmation: every mistake is a learning experience. And that's one that I fully embrace, because if we keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again, looking at you, GOP, and the people who support them, then you miss out on a lot of learning experiences, and you keep having to relearn because it'll keep presenting itself over and over and over again. The same or a very similar situation. And if you're not able to deal with it the first, second, 12th, 30th time, it's going to keep coming back and back and back until you figure out that, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be learning. You know, I know that's happened to me, but one mistake I have never made is voting for a Republican. It's never going to happen. So, that's one learning experience I don't have to go through, you know. One time when I was in the military, I had like a little 3x5 like bumper sticker on my car. Granted, it was parked on a military base because I was stationed there, and it said, just had a picture of Bush, and it said not wanted, you know, like with the old timey most wanted. But yeah, I had not wanted, and I was tracked down, and somebody called me at my desk and said I had to remove it. So yeah, I don't think voting for a Republican is anything that I'll have to worry about for making that mistake. But I've certainly made others in my life, and working on how to better prepare myself for learning from them, whether it be something that I've already experienced and didn't react in the correct way, or something that I have not yet experienced. And I can rely and fall back on some of my previous experiences to help to prepare me for that one. If any of that makes sense, let me know down in the comments. But anyway, let's keep learning, okay? That's life. Life is a learning experience, and yeah, so remember, wear your mask. We don't need to learn that, do we? Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and be nice to yourselves, be nice to others. Yeah, let's just have a little bit more peace and patience, okay? I'll see you in my next video.